Good morning, pre-K. Today we're going to learn about the life cycle of, I'm not going to tell you yet. So first we're going to talk about how people grow and change. So I'm going to show you a picture. This is Miss Stewart when she was a baby, just like you were a baby one time. And then you grow up, and this is Miss Stewart when she was your age. I didn't like to smile in pictures. So that's Miss Stewart when she was your age, when she was 5 years old. And now Miss Stewart is an adult. So just like you, all people start out as little babies, and then they become kids, and then they become adults, right? One day you will be an adult, and your mommies used to be babies and kids. And that's how people grow and change. But we're always people. Even babies are people. We don't change who we are. We just get bigger and taller and stronger as we get older. Now, there's certain animals that completely change. They are totally different when they're babies. And we're going to talk about one of those animals today. And the animal we're going to talk about is can you guess? Do you know an animal that changes as it gets bigger? Butterflies. Butterflies completely change as they grow. What they're born as does not look like what they are when they're adults, and they have a life cycle. They change as they grow. So we're going to learn about the life cycle of a butterfly today. So on my paper, I'm going to show you first, and then we're going to do it together. But if you have a paper plate, you can use it on a paper plate because it's a circle, but Miss Stewart used all her paper plates. Okay. So, do you know what a butterfly starts out as? What the first thing a butterfly is? You think it's born a butterfly? No, I think you've probably seen the very hungry caterpillar. What does a butterfly start out as? An egg, a little bitty egg on a leaf. So this is a cartoon. This is a picture. I'll show you what I printed off some pictures of what they look like. So they look like little spheres. They look like little balls, and they lay them on leaves. This is an up close picture. That's one egg on a leaf. And the butterfly, a mama butterfly, lays the eggs on leaves. That's why in the springtime, you don't need to pick leaves off the trees when you're walking by because there might be little little butterfly eggs on the leaf. And you don't want to kill all those baby butterflies because if you ruin their home, they won't ever come out. They won't hatch. So the first part is, and I'm going to write it since we're practicing how to read this week. The first part is an egg. So first it's an egg. And then the eggs hatch. And what comes out? Does a butterfly come out? Mm-mm. What do you think comes out of that egg? Do you know? A. Do, 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 do. Do you know what that is? A caterpillar. A caterpillar kind of looks like a worm. It has lots of legs and it scoots along. So this is a cartoon. We've read this book in class, and I bet you've read it at home, The Very Hungry Caterpillar. So out of the egg comes a caterpillar, and you might see some caterpillars out when you're on walks with your mommies and daddies. Oh, this is upside down. You might see caterpillars when you're out with your mommies and daddies on walks or when you're riding your bike, and you need to leave them alone because I love to see butterflies in the springtime. And if we mess with the caterpillars, then we won't have any butterflies. So we have to leave them alone and help them to stay in the grass, right? Okay, ooh, I gotta tape this. Gotta tape our caterpillar. So first, what is it? It comes out, the butterfly lays what? Eggs. And out of the egg comes a very hungry caterpillar. After the caterpillar, I'm going to draw an arrow. So first, it's an egg. Then it's a caterpillar. Next, what happens? Is it a butterfly? Does it just grow wings? No. First, it's an egg. Then it's a caterpillar. And then it forms a chrysalis. If you read The Very Hungry Caterpillar, he calls it a cocoon, but it's actually called a chrysalis. Say chrysalis. Chrysalis. So this is a chrysalis. This is a drawing or a cartoon of a chrysalis or cocoon. This is an actual chrysalis. Look how it looks like a leaf because the caterpillars are trying to be safe and look like leaves so people won't eat them. So that's another reason we don't want to pick out leaves because you might accidentally pick a caterpillar that's in a chrysalis. So the caterpillar makes a chrysalis and that's his home for a few weeks. And he's resting and he's changing. So first, hold on. First, it is an egg. Then it becomes a caterpillar. Then it becomes a chrysalis. So first it's an egg, then it's a caterpillar, then it's a chrysalis. And what is the last thing it becomes? What comes out of that chrysalis? A what? A beautiful butterfly. So the butterflies you'll probably see, these are called monarchs. And they're usually like kind of gold, orange with black around them. And they come to lots of butterflies because they like to drink nectar. Caterpillars like to eat leaves. Butterflies like to drink nectar. So they even eat different things. Kind of like how when you were a baby, you drink milk and adults don't drink milk like that. Another butterflies can be all different types of colors. This is a blue butterfly. And if you read the story, The Very Hungry Caterpillar, this is how the hungry caterpillar emerges. It has beautiful wings. When caterpillars come out of the egg, when they hatch, do they have wings? Mm-mm. They come out really small and they eat lots of leaves and then they form a chrysalis and they come out as a beautiful butterfly. So we're going to talk about it one more time and then we're going to draw the stages. And Miss Stewart needs to look at her phone because I'm not super positive how to spell caterpillar. That's why I didn't write it. And I don't want to write the wrong thing. So the last thing it becomes is a butterfly. So first it's an egg. Then it's a caterpillar, then it's a chrysalis, and finally it's a butterfly. That's the fourth thing. And guess what? The butterfly lays eggs and it starts all over. So first it's an egg, then it's a caterpillar. The caterpillar forms a chrysalis. The chrysalis turns into a butterfly. It emerges from the chrysalis as a butterfly. And the butterfly lays eggs. And that egg will hatch into a caterpillar. And that caterpillar will form a chrysalis. And that chrysalis will emerge a butterfly. So it keeps going around and around and around and around and around. It's the circle of life. So we're going to draw the life cycle of a butterfly. We're going to draw a picture of it. Now, if we were at school, we would use paper plates, and Miss Stewart would give you pasta. So I'm going to show you if you have it in your pantry, if you have it in a cabinet, you can use that. If not, you can use crowns like Miss Stewart. It's up to you. Actually, it's up to your mommy, whatever your mommy tells you. So what was the first step? What was the first thing we need to draw? What's number one? I'm going to write a 1. The first thing it becomes is an egg. So in the first box, I'm going to draw a leaf. I'm going to do a darker color so you can see it. I'm going to draw a leaf. And I'm going to draw some circles on the leaf. Can you see that, what I did? And then I'm going to color around those circles because if you color over the green with a white crayon, you won't be able to see it. So I drew circles and I colored around it. So the first thing is an egg. And if I label it, egg is E-G-G. First, it's an egg. I'm going to draw an arrow. Then what comes out of the egg? A what? A caterpillar. So again, you can't see mine. I'm going to use a marker. I'm going to draw a leaf. See how I drew a leaf? Kind of looks like an oval a little bit. And I have to draw a caterpillar. So I remember from my other picture, caterpillars can be fuzzy, but they kind of look like worms, right? And they have lots of legs. So on my leaf, don't open markers with your teeth. I'm going to draw kind of a squiggly line on top of the leaf for it looks like a worm. I'm going to give him some legs for my caterpillar. So first, there's an egg. Then it becomes a caterpillar. That's number 2. Caterpillar. So let me look up how to spell caterpillar because I don't want to tell you the wrong thing. I'm pretty sure I know how to spell it, but just in case. Caterpillar, caterpillar. Okay, that was right. Okay, so first, what do you hear at the beginning? Cat. So go caterpillar, caterpillar. It's 4 syllables. So cat, cat, is E-R, P-I-L-L-A-R. You don't have to write all of that. You can just sound out the words you hear, or you don't have to sound out anything. Now, if we were at school, we would use a rotini noodle, and we would glue it on the leaf. So we would color in a leaf. We draw a leaf. I'm going to try to color it hard so you can see it. I would color in a leaf, and then instead of drawing a caterpillar, we would glue a rotini noodle on this for the caterpillar. Okay, so first it's an egg, then it's a caterpillar, and then what does it become? A what? A chrysalis. So I'm going to draw a stick with a brown crown. You see it? And then I'm going to draw a chrysalis coming off of it. Kind of like a V with some lines on it. I'm going to color it in a little bit. So see how the chrysalis comes off the stick? That's the third thing. So first it's an egg, then it's a caterpillar. The third thing it is a, I think I know how to spell it, but let's check. No, Miss Stewart did not know how to spell it. How do you spell chrysalis? Chrysalis. You keep drawing while Miss Stewart looks it up. I should have looked it up before I made this video, but I'm not starting over. Okay. Okay, it is Chrysalis. Chrysalis. So first it's a egg, then it becomes a caterpillar, then it becomes a chrysalis. Now, if, like I said, you can draw a chrysalis, or if you have a shell noodle at school, we would have used a shell noodle and glued it. We would have drawn the branch and glued a shell noodle on. So that's up to you. And then finally, out of the chrysalis, what comes out of the chrysalis? A what? A beautiful butterfly. And you want to add lots of beautiful colors to your butterfly. So I'm going to make mine pink and put some orange on it. Okay, so first It is a caterpillar. I mean, first it's an egg, then it becomes a caterpillar, then it becomes a chrysalis, and finally we draw an arrow because it becomes a butterfly. Butterfly, butterfly. And the butterfly lays a egg and it starts all over. So first it's an egg, then it becomes a caterpillar, then it becomes a chrysalis, then it becomes a butterfly. You say this time. First it's an egg, then it becomes a caterpillar, then it becomes a chrysalis, and finally it becomes a butterfly. Very good. So we learned about the life cycle of a butterfly today. Great job. You are going to be so ready for kindergarten. I hope you see lots of butterflies while you're out on your walks or playing in your backyard. And I will see you very soon. Goodbye.